O.J. Simpson is a football fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves football. Yes, he does.
He goes to games a lot,
yes,
doesn't
he?
You and O.J. Simpson have never attended a football game together
Never.
in the 26 years that he's been your supposed friend, have you?
Not one.
You and your wife have never gone on a double date with Nicole and O.J. Simpson in the entire time that you've known them, have you?
You're absolutely correct.
You and your wife and he and his ex-wife never went to a movie or a play or a concert together, the four of you, have you?
My wife and I were invited shortly after he beat up Nicole.
Move to strike that, Your Honor. Non-responsive.
Overruled.
Your wife and you were invited, but you never went, did you?
Never went.
All the times that you claim that you were over his house playing tennis, you have never in your entire life played tennis on the same court with O.J. Simpson, have you?
Never.
You're not really this man's friend, are you, sir?
Well, okay, all right. If you want me to really explain it, I guess you can say I was like everybody else, one of his servants. I did police stuff for him all the time. I ran license plates. That's what I was. Okay, I mean, like I said, I love the guy.
You weren't the kind of friend that he would share some private secret with, were you, sir?
Nothing except for the 1989 beating where he needed me.
Because sometimes after meeting with Phil and Bill and Marcia, you met with Mr. Douglas, didn't you?
That's correct.
Remember that?
Oh, yes, I do.
And you and I met in your attorney's office, didn't
correct.
you? Remember that?
Yes, I do.
During any part of the 45 minutes that you and I spoke, did you ever mention anything about this conversation with Mr. Simpson?
No, sir.
Okay. Didn't I ask you during that conversation to tell me the worst things that you knew about O.J. Simpson?
Yes, you did.
And wouldn't you agree that this statement about this supposed dream is a pretty bad thing about Mr. Simpson?
Yes, it is.
So did you lie when you didn't tell me about that dream?
I sure did.
You did? Okay. You've lied a few times, haven't you, sir?
Never in court.
So let me get this straight. You met for 90 minutes with Phil and Marcia and Bill and never mentioned this conversation, correct?
Never did.
You met for 25 minutes with Joe Brown and never discussed this conversation, correct?
Did not.
You met with me in your attorney's office for 45 minutes and never talked about this conversation, correct?
Correct.
And you are Mr. Simpson's friend as far as you think, correct?
Yes.
Now, you said that the reason why you didn't tell Phil about the conversation was because of what?
I said I didn't tell Phil because at the time I really did not want to be really involved in all this. And I didn't want to be going down as being the person to nail O.J.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, you're not, so don't worry about that. But let me ask you this.
Objection, that editorial.
Sustained. Counsel, you know better.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Jurors to disregard counsel's remark.
So the promise of anonymity was the reason or the motivation for you to share intimate secrets with your friend to a total stranger.
Correct.
Have you in the past shared intimate secrets about a friend to somebody writing a book?
Never.
Never before.
Never.
Have you in the past lied to police officers about a murder investigation?
Never.
Never before. Isn't it true, sir, that you were hopeful that you would be able to garner some publicity by making up false allegations about Mr. Simpson?
No, it's not true at all.
Didn't you think, sir, that by concocting this story about Mr. Simpson, it might enhance your own personal profile?
Mr. Douglas, I put all my faith in God and my conscience. Since Nicole's been dead, I've felt nothing but guilt, my own personal guilt, that I didn't do as much as I probably should have.